You go to the gym to lift weights. It's in the name, weightlifting. You obsess over how much you can push off your chest or pull off the floor. But what if I told you that the lifting part is actually the least productive part of the movement for muscle growth? Welcome to Dr. Levitas. Most people treat the lowering phase, the negative, as an annoyance. They let gravity do the work. They just want to get back to the start to lift it again. The viral truth is that you are ignoring the most potent stimulus for hypertrophy and strength. You are ignoring the eccentric phase. Research shows that your muscles are biologically capable of handling 20% to 40% more load when lowering a weight than when lifting it. This is the negative repetition. Today, we are going to explore why the damage that causes growth happens on the way down, how tempo training can heal your tendons, and why flywheel technology used by elite athletes proves that gravity is stealing your gains. And while we are clearing this up, please like the video and leave a comment. Your engagement is a huge help to the channel. Let's start with a biological quirk. Why are you stronger when lowering a weight? If you try to bench press 300 pounds, you might get crushed. But if you start at the top, you can likely lower that 300 pounds slowly and under control to your chest. This is due to the force-velocity relationship and the mechanics of your muscle fibers. During a concentric contraction, the lifting, the actin and myosin filaments inside your muscle have to attach, pull, detach, and reattach rapidly. It's expensive energy-wise. But during an eccentric contraction, the lowering, you have a secret weapon, Titin. We've mentioned Titin before. It's a giant structural protein that acts like a spring. When the muscle lengthens under load, Titin winds up and provides passive resistance without burning ATP. You save energy. You are essentially getting free strength from the elasticity of your own tissues. This is why you can handle significantly heavier loads on the negative. You have mechanical assistance built into your cells. Now, how does this translate to growth? We know that muscle grows in response to damage and mechanical tension. Think of your muscle fibers like Velcro. In the concentric, the lifting, the Velcro hooks are sliding together, smooth. In the eccentric, the lowering, the Velcro hooks are being ripped apart while still trying to hold on. This ripping apart creates massive amounts of microtrauma. Under a microscope, we see something called Z-disc streaming. The structural borders of your sarcomeres literally get pulled out of alignment. While this sounds bad, it is the primary trigger for repair. The body senses this structural damage and rushes to fix it by fusing satellite cells to the fiber, making it thicker and stronger to survive the next bout. If you drop the weight quickly, you skip the ripping, you skip the damage, you skip the growth. So how do you harness this? You need to master tempo. In the gym, you will often see numbers written like 3-1-0 or 3-1-1-0. The first number is always the eccentric. If you lower the weight in 0.5 seconds, practically dropping it, you are subjecting your muscles to tension for almost zero time. Gravity is doing the work. Gravity doesn't need big biceps. The gold standard for hypertrophy is a 3-second negative. Lift explosively in 1 second and lower controllably in 3 seconds. This triples your time under tension specifically during the phase where you are strongest and most prone to microtrauma. It turns a set of 10 reps from 20 seconds of work into 40+ seconds of grueling tension. This is why bodybuilders who lift light weights slowly often look bigger than powerlifters who throw heavy weights around quickly. This is one of the most valuable clinical applications of eccentrics, healing tendinitis. Tendons are stubborn. They have poor blood supply. When they get damaged, a tendinopathy, the collagen fibers become a disorganized mess, like a bowl of spaghetti. Passive rest doesn't fix this. Stretching doesn't fix this. Eccentric loading fixes this. When you slowly lower a heavy load, you generate a specific type of mechanotransduction signal that tells the tendon cells, the tenocytes, to produce new collagen and, crucially, to align that collagen in the direction of the force. The Alfredson protocol for Achilles tendinitis is famous for this. It involves doing only the lowering phase of a calf raise hundreds of times. It is painful, but it physically remodels the tendon from spaghetti back into a steel cable. If you watch elite athletes like NASA astronauts or Premier League soccer players, you might see them using flywheel training. A dumbbell has a limitation. It weighs the same going up as it does coming down. But remember, you are 40% stronger coming down. So a dumbbell is always too light for your eccentric phase. A flywheel works like a yo-yo. In the concentric, you pull hard to spin the heavy wheel. You generate energy. In the eccentric, the wheel keeps spinning and tries to pull the strap back in. You have to fight to stop it. The harder you lift, the harder it pulls back. This provides eccentric overload. It matches your strength curve perfectly. If you are 40% stronger on the negative, the machine gives you 40% more resistance. This is the secret weapon for preventing hamstring tears in sprinters and building bulletproof muscle. Why do people drop weights? There are two main reasons: ego and laziness. The ego, they want to lift a weight that is too heavy. They can concentric it using momentum and cheating, but they can't control the eccentric. If you can't lower it slowly, you didn't lift it, you threw it. The laziness, the eccentric phase hurts. It causes the burn and the soreness, the DOMS. Your brain wants to avoid that feeling. When you drop the weight, you are literally unloading the muscle right when it was about to receive the growth signal. You are doing 50% of the work for 10% of the result. Stop throwing the weights. If you have to lower the weight on the bar to control the descent, do it. Your muscles can't read the number on the dumbbell. They only feel the tension. Here is a mind bender. Eccentric training is better for flexibility than yoga. When you stretch passively, the static stretching, you are mostly just increasing your tolerance to pain. You aren't necessarily making the muscle longer. But when you perform heavy eccentrics through a full range of motion, like a deep Romanian deadlift or a full squat, you trigger a process called sarcomerogenesis. The mechanical tension forces the muscle to add new sarcomeres in series, end to end. This means you are literally building a longer muscle. This is why Olympic weightlifters, who do massive eccentric squats, often have better flexibility than the average yoga practitioner. They have built strength at the end range, making the brain feel safe enough to release the tension. Here is the doctor's verdict: own the negative. The secret to building a standout physique isn't a new supplement or a magic routine, it's physics. Start respecting the negative, fight the gravity. Slow down. The growth isn't in the lifting, the growth is in the lowering. Let's fix the cable. I'm Dr. Levitas, helping you control the weight so it doesn't control you. Watch this video suggestion. It was especially picked for you. Also share, comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. It helps a ton with the algorithm. Remain tuned for future videos to empower your health and fitness journey. So, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.